Our guest this week is Sara Gammon, who is a senior at K-State from Drexel, Missouri, but she is in the College of Agriculture at K-State and the latest Truman Scholarship winner. So, Sara, let's talk about now you've been awarded the scholarship. President Meyer called you, and so where do you go from here? What's the next step to complete this?
Yeah, so I will be graduating, like you said, from K-State in May, and then attending graduate school this fall. So I plan to go to the University of Cambridge in England for a Master's of Philosophy in Development Studies. So I'm really looking forward to it, and I hope that classes are in person, but if they're online, I think it will still be just as great.
Okay, so then let's talk about your essay or your proposal, your policy proposal. What was it about, and what do you want to see happen?
Yeah, so my policy proposal was to reform the way that the United States goes about international food aid. And so we are one of the only major donor countries that still gives a majority of our donations in kind rather than cash-based. And so I wanted to look at this in a way of possibly reforming the way we do food aid in a way that benefits both the American farmers and the recipients in other countries. And so a lot of my proposal was centered around reforming how we go about doing in-kind, not getting rid of it completely, but making sure that when we use in-kind, it's more of a situation where it's best due to if there's a famine or due to if there's no market access, but more switching towards a cash-based system that allows more flexibility for the recipient to be able to buy what they need and then hopefully stimulate the local economy by buying from local farmers. And then also incorporating different measures that have to do with the shipping requirement. And so a lot of our food aid is required to be sent from a U.S. vessel to the recipient countries. And so that can have a lot of added costs. And by being able to alleviate those costs, that would hopefully free up more money that could be used to give to the recipients in the beneficiary countries. And so I know it's a lot of changes, and I think that it could be beneficial, but making sure that we look at each country on an individual basis and finding out what they truly need, if that is in-kind food aid or if cash-based would work better. But just trying to strengthen the system overall and reduce inefficiencies.
Right, and you're also doing a lot of analysis or wanting to look at ways to empower women more in agriculture.
Yes. So there's, under the Food and Agricultural Organization of the United Nations, they have a program to where when food aid is distributed, they also invest in long-term assets within the local community. And so I thought that this would be a great way if we were able to use the money saved from reducing the shipping requirements to spend it on things that will help the local community be able to become more self-sufficient and sustainable in the long run. And so whether that is building a well in the community so the women don't have to go as far or as long to gather water for their family, or if it's implementing terraces to reduce erosion in their fields, or anything of that nature that is going to be beneficial for the local farmers, which most of the time are women, and able to make their lives easier, but leaving it as flexible as possible to make sure that whatever we are implementing is what the community wants and what the community needs.
Well, again, Sara, congratulations. So you get this done. What kind of a career path do you want once you get this master's degree done?
So I would love to go on to eventually get a PhD. I'm not sure, I guess, where that will end up, but I would love to work in development economics or agricultural economics and really work with people from all around the globe and helping them to be the best they can be and working on the ground with the local community in order to help them develop and get to where they want to be.
Well, Sara, congratulations, folks. This can be somebody we're going to follow and has a bright future. And so, Sara, thanks for being with us. And again, congratulations and good luck.
Thank you.
Sara Gammon, K-State student and the latest recipient of a Truman Scholarship, has been our guest. We'll have more in just a moment.